Hello everyone, welcome back to Tutor Corner LLC, and today we will be starting a new channel that will be called Applications of Mathematics, and this will be the first video. I'm creating this channel because during the times that I have taught math, at least, I have noticed that kids would not be as interested in learning some of the step-by-step equations and just solving for x. So I thought this would be a more fun and useful but also interactive way of learning math. So in our first video today, we will be covering the applications of the linear equation y equals mx plus b. I know for those who have covered it, we just find the slope, y-intercept, we graph, we solve for x, and we solve for y. But in this case, we will actually see how we can better use it in a real-life application. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed. So we will start with example 1. And in this example, pretend that you are renting an apartment unit that requires a security deposit of $500 and a monthly payment of $1,400. Okay, so this is the scenario that we are gonna go off for our first and second examples. Okay, so the first question, we will call it Q1. It will be, how much should you budget for this contract, assuming it's a 12-month contract. Okay, so basically, let's say you are renting an apartment and there's a security deposit or a one-time payment at the very beginning, and in this case it's this $500, and every month, first month, second month, until the 12th month, since it's a 12-month contract, you'll pay $1,400 or $1,400. So the first step here is to better identify how we can write this and this in a function. So the security deposit here, I'm just gonna erase this. The security deposit is a one-time payment. So that means one-time payment of $500. And in addition to that, we have the monthly payment of $1,400. Monthly payment of $1,400. Okay? So remember, just make note that this is a one-time payment. It only happens once, whereas this one happens on a monthly basis. So here is what we are going to do to answer question number 1. So to repeat, how much should you budget for this contract, assuming it's a 12-month contract? So this is how we are going to use this equation up here into this problem. So we will bring it down. So we know that y equals mx plus b. And now that I think about it, think of this m as the monthly payment, but normally it is called the slope. Okay, and B is the y-intercept or the one-time payment. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm gonna highlight these in the respective colors. The one-time payment is the B, and the monthly payment is this M. You see monthly payment M, so that would be a great way to possibly memorize it. So we will write this equation down again. Y equals our monthly payment is $1,400, 1,400x plus B, which is the one-time payment of $500 plus $500. And that is the equation. That is the only equation we need for this. Okay? So how much should you budget? Now, assuming that you're only going to pay for this rent for 12 months and there aren't any changes and things like that, then this X right here, that is the number of months. I should probably write it down as number instead of that. Number of months. So, and this is the final cost. Okay? So let us proceed with this and let's see what we get. So it says here that for this contract, assuming it's a 12-month contract. So we were going to plug that in, that 12, into this X. So we will write down that equation again. We get Y equals the 1,400 monthly payment. And then we have X, which we will denote in the color red, which is 12 months, since it's a 12-month contract. So if it was a 6-month contract, you would just plug in 6. And you can change it depending on the monthly or how many months you're going to stay there for. Plus the one-time payment of the security deposit of $500. All right, now this should be doable. So 1,400 times 12, using a calculator, we should get 1,400 times 12. That is $16,800 plus the 500. So we add 500, and in total, our final cost is $17,300. So that is how much you would be paying for a 12-month contract that has a security deposit of $500 and a monthly payment of $1,400. Now, obviously, if you are only staying 6 months, then this number here you would change to 6 months. So it would be 1,400 times 6. So let me just do that real quick. So this is for 12 months, right? So for 6 months, we would do similar stuff, just change the X value. So 1,400 times the 6 plus the 500. So that is 1,400 times 6 plus 500, and that should render you about, so about these changing colors, still getting used to it, $8,900 for 6 months. Okay, but in this case we are answering the question, so this is the answer for the 12-month cost for that apartment unit. Okay, now let's go on to section 2. And remember, you can pause this video whenever you would like to better understand what's going on, or if you'd like to do it on your own before you go over it with me. Okay, so the second question, we will put question 2. Assume you have $20,000 budgeted for your apartment rent. What's the maximum amount, or I should say number of months you can have in the contract given the, is it $500 security deposit? Security deposit is a P, and $1,400 monthly payment. Okay, so now I know this seems to be very wordy, but it's just a repetition of this. But the only thing that changes here is now you have $20,000, and how many months can you stay? Now, so let's rewrite that equation. Remember, we formed this equation right here, so we will just rewrite this equation up here, in which we have y equals 1400x. 1400x we will denote with red, plus the security deposit of $500. Once again, you're more than welcome to pause this if you'd like to figure this out. Now, just to denote, remember this is the final cost, and this is number of months. We've written that down, but you can write it again if you'd like, and I'm just writing it just as a reminder. Okay? So, now you have $20,000 and it's asking how many months. So this will stay the same, and you have $20,000 for your costs. So we will plug this $20,000 for Y. $20,000. And we will rewrite everything like this. And now we need to solve for the number of months, also denoted as X. So let's try to figure that out. I should have probably written it down with this in the first place, so I didn't have to go back, but that's okay. So we solve for X, and if you would need more help on this, please refer to my my playlist, pre-algebra to college algebra. That'll show you how to solve for X in one-step and multi-step equations. Okay. So in this case, we do PEMDAS. We have $1,400 or 1400x plus 500. We do backwards or reverse of the order of operations. So it's adding 500 here. So we're going to subtract 500, and whatever we do on this right side, we also do on the left side, in which we draw the wall on the equal sign. Okay. So we subtract 500 here as well. 500 minus 500, that's just 0. And 20,000 minus 500, that is $19,500. And we bring down whatever it is that we did not use. So yeah, plus 0, that just disappears. So I'm just going to rewrite everything else and exclude that plus 0. Now the goal here is to isolate X, make X by itself. Right now, X is being multiplied by 1400. So we will divide this side by 1400 because the opposite of multiplication is division. And remember, whatever you do on this right side, you also do on the other side. So we divide this by $1,400 as well. So 19,500 divided by 1,400. And that gives you approximately, so this symbol is like approximate symbol. This is 1x because 1,400 divided by 1,400 is just 1x. And you get 13.92, let's round it to the nearest tenth. 13.93, but you can't really have a decimal month. You want to round it to the nearest whole number, or at least round down to the nearest whole number, because I guess that's more, I don't know, at least that's just my preference. So in all, X is equal to 13.93 months, or for a budget for a budget of $20,000 as given in this question, you can have a rental contract of up to 13 months. Now you can write this whole thing, but the answer really here is up to 13 months because the question is, what is the maximum number of months you can have in the contract? So hopefully you enjoyed this video and it was helpful and it helps you really understand why we learn math and how we can use it in the real world and how we can better appreciate the usage of math. Instead of just solving for x, perhaps, which in this case, we can use it for solving a rental mathematical problem. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave any comments in the comment section below and like and subscribe for more. Thank you.